I am Dr. Bruce A. McDonald, and I am Associate Professor of Religion, Philosophy, and Humanities, and I'm beginning my 20th year at Texas Wesleyan. I've been in all the countries in Western Europe except Scandinavia and Finland, and oddly enough, Ireland, and the Netherlands. I've not been there. I've been in Belgium, which is terrific. And some of the little tiny ones like Andorra. I've not been there, San Marino. But I've been in all of the other Western European countries, and marginally in Eastern Europe, 5 minutes in Poland, across the bridge, and then to Prague in the Czech Republic, which is gorgeous. And then in Asia, Africa, I've done Morocco, just a bit of it. And then in Asia, of course, Israel, and then Japan. So those are the ones I've been in, and would go back to any one of them. I would say that go online and check out prices, but get a good travel agent who will find you the best prices for getting there. Once you're there, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg if you don't want to. And I read travel guides before I go voraciously. Lonely Planet put me onto a lot of the things in Paris that were really good. They're good places to go. The internet helped, but travel agent getting a good price. But I found people talk about how expensive Japan is. Well, I took cash because they don't do so much traveler's checks anymore, and I still came back with $1,500. So I mean, you find McDonald's for breakfast because I get my protein there, and then their soups are great. And in Paris, the food is horribly expensive. So I ate breakfast at my hotel and snacked through the day, and they say they had the best raspberries I ever ate in my life. And then at night, go to one of the convenience stores and get fresh sandwiches. They're sort of like Marks and Spencer's in Britain. And good sandwiches, but with vegetables, meat, and cheese. Got all my food groups, so it worked out. But read before you go, because that way you'll know what's there and what you want to see, and try to plan your trip accordingly. I mean, I've heard about some people that went to Hawaii, and all they did was sit around and wait for the guide to take them to the next luau, or sit by the pool and sip tea. Why bother? I mean, I've been to Hawaii 6 times. I've never been to a luau yet, but I knew exactly what I wanted to see, and I tend to be a cautious person, so that first time planning my own trip was a little scary. Now I wouldn't do it any other way. But read before you go, know what's available, check with other people, and you do that if you know what you want to see and can work it out and come up with a proposed schedule. I mean, I put mine on the internet. The first time I was going to Japan, I had a list of the places I thought about going to, and I'll bet you I saw 88% of them. And then the next time, probably more like 92% of what I wanted to see. But you find out real quickly what you can do and what you can't. I've never been to the northern island in Japan because Japan is long. A lot of people don't realize it, but it would stretch from Maine to Georgia on our map. Well, our map is next to China, of course, and Russia, and anything looks small next to that. And there's other places that are on my list, but I've not got there yet, like India. I'd like to eat my way across India. Learn so much and get to see different things. It broadens your horizon so much, and you meet all sorts of terrific people, but you see magnificent things that maybe some that you've heard about all your life, like the Mona Lisa or the Sistine Chapel, and here you're there. I mean, it's just wonderful. And also, I love good architecture. I can't even build a house of cards, but I can appreciate those who can, and you see some fabulous architecture. But also, as a person who is into history, I love seeing some of the historic sites there. It can be very moving, very powerful. So I'd say overall, it's just that you learn so much, and I'm always greedy to learn.